Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TEUM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about. Why do I say that? Well, there's just so many perspectives out there. What do I mean? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, scalper, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, or who knows, maybe you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 15 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, from that perspective, the chart's looking really bad. Now, if you care about the big picture perspective of things, I get it. From the highs, there was a very big pullback today. But from the big picture, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective and viewpoint going into the trade. And I'm not saying the price is headed down to here, but just to kind of illustrate all this. But let's take a look here at $4.75. Again, not saying this is what the price is going to do, but just for kind of example's sake, let's say that the price actually pulls back some more, and then when it gets to $4.75, behaves in that manner before starting to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each one of those as some bootleg stair steps, what do you have from the big picture? Well, from the big picture, you would still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, 475 is still that area on the chart where if the price stays above it, that, as you see here, that would still give it a very clear, overall higher base. Once more, I'm well aware that if you're some sort of day trader and you bought there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from a bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.